Shalom, and welcome back to B'nai Noach Academy, Thoughts on Life. Please remember to hit the like button, to subscribe, and, of course, to share this wisdom and inspiration with friends and family. So, there's a great saying from the holy Baal Shem Tov, Rabbi Israel Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement. And he says that everything that one sees or hears, meaning anything we encounter, is by divine providence, and it's meant for us to learn a lesson from this. And I was reminded of this the other day. A friend of mine sent me a joke. I read it, had a little laugh, and then I remembered this adage. And I said, you know what? I want to share it with you because it gives us a perspective on life. And here it is. Two wives chatting in an office. I'm reading it verbatim. Wife number one: I had a fine evening. How was yours? Wife number two: it was a disaster. My husband came home, ate his dinner in 3 minutes, and fell asleep in 2 minutes. But how was yours? Tell me about it. And she says, oh, mine was amazing. This is wife number one. My husband came home and took me out for a romantic dinner. After dinner, we walked for an hour. When we came home, he lit candles around the house. It was like a fairy tale. At the same time, elsewhere, in another office, their husbands are talking at work. Husband number one: how was your evening? Husband number two: great. I came home, dinner was on the table, I ate, I fell asleep. How about you? He says, husband number one responds, it was horrible. I came home, there was no dinner. They cut the electricity because someone forgot to pay the bill. So I took her out for a dinner, which was so expensive that I didn't have any money left for a cab. So we walked home, which took us an hour. And when we got home, I remembered there's no electricity. So I lit candles all over the house to have some light. You see, life is a matter of perception. Same scenario. And for her, this was romantic. This was something so special. And for him, it was the biggest disaster that he wishes he could forget. So whenever something happens to us, whenever something happens with us, we need to ask God, pray to God to have the proper perception, to be able to really decipher it and to really enjoy the good that's in it. And the good is always in it. It's just sometimes it's concealed, it's hidden, but we need to bring it out. But of course, at the same time, while we're praying, of course, we should pray that God make it easy for us and hand us situations, scenarios, which are so obviously good that we don't need to use, so to speak, that candle to look for the good that's in there. Just it should be so obvious and clear.